Hi, I'm Vince. Welcome to episode 12. I don't know why, but that's just my impression of reading a script. One thing I wanted to talk about is just how underestimated kindness is. And like one of the most powerful, greatest things that we could do as brothers and sisters, as like a human race. This sounds really preachy, but it's just being kind to each other. And that's just, I don't know, sometimes we just forget to just spread that kindness, you know what I mean? Even to strangers. Because why I like to give kindness to strangers is because when you receive kindness from strangers, it just feels so good, especially for those who, feel lonely or they don't really receive acts of kindness from their life, because not everybody gets that, right? There are a lot of lonely people in this world, sadly, but one simple thing that I like to do is always smile at strangers. It's who cares? You're not hurting anybody, but because you never know that you're gonna make their day, right? It's good to just smile at strangers. I believe so. If you don't want to, that's fine, but I like doing it because when they smile back, it feels good. You know what I mean? So you never know, because when someone smiles back at me, that makes my day. So I'm cool with that. Or sometimes I forget to smile at people. I just be looking down and just walk past somebody, and when they smile at me, man, that makes me feel good. So anytime you're having a bad day, try to give out kindness into the world, and who knows, maybe kindness will shoot it right back at you. Kindness will just come from anywhere, and it's just I don't know, I don't want to sound like spiritual or whatever, but I believe when you put out good energy out there, it's gonna just come back right at you. You know what I mean? And actually, it did work out for me. This is how I got my first job. So I'll get into the story. So this one, I was back when I was 14, maybe 15. I was in high school. Second year high school. And there was this restaurant, amazing restaurant. I still go there to this day. So fire. They're known for their chicken, fried chicken. So bomb. They have really good poutine, which is fries, gravy, cheese. If you're from New Jersey, this as disco fries. So fire. We would always go there after school. Everyone after school would just go there, even lunchtime, because it was right across from my high school. So on this particular day, I went to get food. I just went there by myself. I was ordering from my friends as well, but I'm pretty sure we were working on a project lunchtime. It was really important, so I was getting us food, and I was $1 short, right? I might be getting this story a little mixed up, but besides the fact, I went to the restaurant, I was $1 short, and I go there a lot, so they know me. I'm a regular, and it's cool. It's so underrated when you can tell a restaurant that you'll just get the usual and they already know what you're talking about. It's so underrated. But yeah, I was $1 short and they let me go, which is awesome. I felt so bad because I love that place. Everyone there is so nice to me. So I was like, oh shoot, I'm $1 short. They let me go, go back to my friends. Yeah. And then later on that day, maybe after supper, my dad and I were passing by. We were driving, right? And we were driving past, and I was like, oh man, they let me slide. Maybe I could pass by. So I was broke, right? Once in a while, I save up birthday money, and that's all the money I get. But I think I asked my dad to borrow, if I could borrow $1. So he gave me $1. I went back inside, and it was the owner. His name is Peter. Shout out to Peter. I saw him, and I was like, hey man, I owe you, and I just gave him the $1. I didn't even order anything, and he's like, oh, you're too nice, man. And yeah, so the next time I go back inside, get the usual. This is another lunchtime at school, and he offers me a job. It was my first job doing dishes, and I was making minimum wage, maybe like, I think like $9 an hour or something like that, maybe $8, 8 or 9, something like that. And he was like, hey, do you want a job here? And I was like, man, of course. Getting paid at like my favorite restaurant. And yeah, I was going there. I was on the basketball team as well. So like after basketball practice, after school, I would go there, work for a few hours, and that was cool. That's how I started making money, and tried to save it. And like that place was awesome because I also got free food, which is I can't even. It was amazing to me, just being able to get paid and get free food. Only while I work though, but it's a family-owned restaurant, so like once in a while they had to give me free food even when I wasn't working. But yeah, it was one of the hardest times back in, because like I was busy studying. I was also on the basketball team, and then just having to work, and like, I don't know, you're young at the time, right? I'm 15, and it's like I know some people have to do this because like they've maybe, I don't know, people who are like 18, they're forced to do that because maybe they got bills or whatever, right? But I was purely doing this on my own. Like I had no, I don't know, how do you say this, like obligation to do any of this stuff, but I don't know why I just made things so hard for myself. Yeah, I barely hung out that much, like, but yeah, just being kind. Like I just repaid him what I owed. I don't know, that's just my take. Yeah, shout outs to that place. I love that place. But yeah, smile to other people once in a while. Who knows, it might make their day. Hold the door open for someone. Where I'm from here, that's like super normal, but you know, say thank you. Just basic manners. I know it sounds like common sense, but common sense nowadays is not really common sense. Yeah, give out good energy and maybe it'll come back to you. And you know, sometimes you don't expect things in return, and that's when it's even better. Because when you expect things in return and you don't receive, now you're gonna feel like crap, right? So give without the expectation of receiving, and you're gonna feel more fulfilled because you know that you just put out good energy out there without any expectation. But yeah, if you already do that, shout outs to you. You're amazing and I appreciate you. But yeah, that's just my take on kindness. But yeah, so if y'all want to be kind to me, maybe hit that like button. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.